Let's draw a toucan. I'm going to start with a tracing shape that is the outside of the body and one layer of the eye for our toucan. If you're tracing, you'd want to go slowly and carefully and press against the edge of the tracer, or if it's already been traced, then that part is already done. When we're drawing our toucan, we want to try to do our very best work, so we can go slowly and carefully to make that happen. All right, so I've got my shape here, and when I'm drawing, I'm going to start with the eye. So this is the outer layer of the eye, then I'm going to add another circle on the inside it for the dark part, or the pupil, and then I'm going to add a tiny circle for the highlight. And this part is the part that's going to get colored in. I'm just going to shade that in a little bit right now so you can tell. Then I want to draw the beak. I'm going to make this line extend and touch the outer layer of the eye. It's going to go up and then down just slightly. Then I'm going to finish drawing the beak with two curved lines, one that connects from the top of the body to this outer layer of the eye, and one that goes like this. Now you'll be doing all of these steps with a pencil, drawing lightly. I'm using a pen so you can see it on the camera. Once I've done the beak, I'm going to make one more layer around the eye. It's going to be kind of like a sideways U shape. It's going to go out and around and up, back in. And you can decide if you want to connect it like right here, or if it wants to go around like that. Either one is fine. Let's see. We can add an upside down letter U for the belly, kind of like a rainbow line. Then I'm going to add two little letter U's for the feet. And they're going to have two toes, so I'm going to make two lines for that. Then our bird needs to be on a branch, so I'm going to make a sort of bumpy line that extends towards the edge of the paper. And then the feet touch the bottom of the branch, so I don't want to make the branch too big. So I'm going to make the bottom of the branch just about where the feet end. Okay, we're getting pretty close with our bird. Next, I'm going to add a tail below the branch by making two lines that curve out and connecting them with a scooped line. And then I could be done with my toucan and leave it just like this, or if I want to add arms, I can. I'm going to show you with pencil the arms. I could make a line that goes down like this. I could make a line that goes up like this. I think there's no right or wrong way to add the arms, or you don't have to draw them because they could be tucked against the body. Either one of those is fine. Maybe I'll make two small arms that are sort of curving down because I think that looks cute. Once you have all of your pencil lines drawn, then it'll be time to trace with the Sharpie marker. When we're using Sharpies, we only want to trace on the front, because if we traced on the back, it would bleed through and it wouldn't look as good. So when I'm tracing, I want to take my time and go slowly. So I'm going to trace all of my lines with Sharpie. Remember, we're only using the Sharpie to trace our lines. We're not coloring it in. The one exception is the very inside of the eye. As I'm tracing this outer circle of the eye, I'm trying to make it even a little bit rounder with the Sharpie than it was with the pencil. So we can be extra careful with our Sharpie lines when we're drawing them. Now, the one part that we can color with the Sharpie that's an exception is this very inner part of the eye. That's the only part that we can color with a Sharpie. If you want, we could also make a few more lines on the beak to show different segments of it. And this is an optional step. You can choose if you want to do it. I think I will. I'm going to make one line here near the tip, one line right here, and one line right here. If you want, you could trace those with your Sharpie as well. Now, if there's a difference between the Sharpie and the pencil lines, you'll be able to use an eraser to clean that up. Since I drew with a pen, so you could see that, I can't do that. And once all your Sharpie lines are traced, you'll want to remember and double check that your name is on the back with a pencil, and then we're finished these steps for now.